after a while it starts to make me wonder if, you know, I'm the fool for buying. Alright, so I bought it. I bought the trailer. I looked all over the place, couldn't find something that I could stand up straight in, but be small enough to pull with a truck. This was, you know, the best option I found, and so I get the pleasure of tearing it all down. You can see I'm wearing a mask, have to, in here. My goodness, it's just kind of take a gander. That's my sturdy roof. So we got some tearing down there at the bottom, some tearing over there. Definitely a bad window there, a bad window there, but for the most part it looks like the fasteners are okay right there. Inside here you can kind of see the failure of the butyl tape and all of that. The bottom's right there, the window's fairly intact right there. We've got some sort of door here. I guess we could just kind of continue with the outside. This window's good. The door seems fairly good. I mean, except for we got some denting down here, some tearing as well along there. Up there. Probably missing a key right there. With a license plate, so it was registered at one point in time. And there must have been a leak here that somebody tried to cover up. And let's see how the sides are here. Alright, but as you can see, all of that, the fasteners there are gone. And yeah, not sure how that looks. Alright, let's go inside. Someone's cleaned up a bit in here. We've got our main leak right there. So the roof is definitely shot. Floor is fairly shot. The openings around that are completely shot. The back looks good. Around this window looks good. The corner maybe looks good. Up there maybe looks good. Over there might look good. I'm not really sure. Up here was insulated with some reflective stuff. Around that window maybe bad, not sure. In that corner is definitely bad. In that corner is more of a question. Up there is good. Over there may be bad. Yeah, I think that's it. And there is headroom. So now I just gotta figure out how much this thing weighs. It's missing the stove, and I really don't know how much of this is still integrous or has integrity. Yeah, it'll be real interesting to even pull that open right there. The rest is just pulling it all out and seeing what kind of slate I'm working with. Oh man, so I am sick. It is not easy time for me right now, but I figure I can be sick and in bed, or I can be sick and here. I'm gonna be sick in here, and hopefully I don't make it worse by inhaling like paint and dust and mold. Looking a little rough. I think we know why those screws just came out with no effort whatsoever. And boy, the color of that wood certainly indicates that I wouldn't want to be breathing it. So we're doing the right thing here. Definitely not a whole lot of work to do there. I don't even know if you can save these J rails. Like, honestly, I mean, like, if these things are just a readily purchasable item, I am so purchasing brand new ones of them. That being said, I guess technically all of the holes for this are already there. So I don't know. Maybe that's motivation to. Maybe that's motivation to keep. This is probably going to be a pretty gratifying part. You can see the roof. Seen better days. You can see exactly where the where the cross pieces are. Anyway, time to pull this off. Oh boy, everything underneath the sun's falling down from this. Yeah, that looks great. Look at that. You can kind of see what's going on there. I wonder, did that ever protect that joint there? I guess it did. Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. You know, this camper is perfectly good. I don't know why I'm even doing this tear down. You know? I mean, all the wood is still in tip-top shape. Can't imagine why, why I'd even do all this. Gloves. I don't know why I've been going without gloves. Huh. Well, I couldn't unscrew it, but it's a good thing it's so rusted through that I don't actually need to fight with the fastener. The paint was holding on stronger than the screw. I wonder if that's going to be a continued theme down here. Might have noticed the screwdriver ain't all there either. So we're just the land of compromises right now. I don't want to hurt. Oh, there we go. I don't want to hurt this. No problem hurting whatever this is. And oh boy. Some high quality wood right there. Definitely in good shape. I have a harder time understanding if that's wood or... Wow, it's just wood that's been eaten away so much that it looks more like a honeycomb than it does anything else. Anyway, we'll get there. I gotta reposition this thing and see if I can catch some footage of me doing the thing up in the place. even know how I'm supposed to take care of that. This roof has been rubberized a couple of times. Looks like. I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to go about stripping it, sanding it maybe. How to get it back to something that I can use. Huh. Oh boy. This is going to be disgusting. I need gloves. I desperately need gloves. Alright. After all that about air quality, saying that I'd do it once we got inside, I recanted and decided, you know what? Air quality sounds like a good thing for me right now. And I am a little at a loss of how all of this is supposed to come apart. It does look like it's folded over here, and that is a continued theme up top as well. So like I feel like, yeah, all of this is supposed to come away. And I just want to be real gentle because there are some areas that are already, you know, kind of in a bad way. Like right here, it's torn. I don't know what I'm going to do about that, but I know I don't like it. And, there's some instances, look, this is a piece of metal stapled to another piece of metal. I don't think that was factory. The number of different fasteners I found on this vehicle, oh my gosh, or on this trailer is pretty outlandish. Oh yeah, I see it. There's a staple. Holy mackerel, they couldn't just leave it alone. They had to staple it to high heavens as well. I don't know, maybe that's a factory thing, I don't know. But I'll tell you what, I'm not thrilled about having to do that. There are more staples. Why staple it? I don't know. I find this extremely suspect. The fact that they stapled these together could make for a really difficult situation for me. I mean, honestly, if the screws weren't enough, why the fuck would you put staples on there? Cheap. Surprisingly, they haven't rusted out compared to the screws, which is actually a little problematic. I hope the other side's not the same. We're gonna find out though. Yep. Staples. 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 I think this job just became a 2-day job. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you a wood chisel. Oh my gosh. I could sit here and try to pry them out piece by piece, these staples, but it's tearing the skin of the trailer to do that. So I think my best bet is to just cut the staples somehow. And by somehow, I mean this is kind of how. I don't know. We're trying. Oh yeah, there's more staples. This is a real problem. These staples are destroying everything, and the wood chisel actually will chisel right through this metal as well. No problem. So, I'm not really sure what my solution looks like here. How much do I want? You know, there's this Rob the Rebuilder, and he says, don't put silicone in the trailer. Just have to echo that. Because this job is looking extra difficult. Because of the silicone. And the staples. Silicone and staples. Yeah. After a while, it starts to make me wonder if, you know, I'm the fool for buying. Yeah. Oh boy. I have an idea about how to take care of these. And we'll just have to see if it's a good idea or not. I don't know for sure. Essentially, I'll just screw a plate on here with nuts that can tighten on the other side. Just suck it in, and do butyl tape around it. Looks like there might be a couple holes I'll be plugging that way. I'm getting a little distracted, but I've got a lot of busy work ahead of me, it looks like. You know, I sent a message off to a guy who does this an awful lot to ask him about the staples, because it just seems really destructive that they would put staples in this. And if that's how it is, I mean, and that's like normal, then at least I'm not dealing with something a little non-typical for the rebuild process. But yeah, I don't know. So instead of switching gears to try to take care of some of the silicone, which yeah, the suggestion is to spray it with WD-40, and that will help get it off. It kind of comes off more continuously, and it does kind of seem to be the case. You know, using my handy dandy wood chisel here. I've used this chisel for so many things at this point that had very little to do with wood or woodwork. Now I thought I was gonna get this whole trailer done and down to down to the actual trailer itself. I am so not even close now that I have to deal with silicone and staples. Some of this, I wonder if I even have a hope of getting off all of the silicone, because up here it's got this little checkered design, and there's silicone on that. I don't know. I'm thinking about maybe a wire wheel, something like that, maybe. It's kind of off. There's an awful lot that I can't do very much about, like right here. Jeez. I don't know. Unbelievable. What a mess. Alright, well, on to the part that I really wanted to do. Something about these staples. It's almost like I'm woodworking. Alright. Let's see what's going on here. I gotta be careful. Something's keeping me hung on there. Better be careful. I don't want any of that in my coffee. Alright, about to take another one off. Should just come right off. There we go. Front right J-rail is off. And we've got more of those staples. What a nightmare. What a nightmare. Hopefully it's not a lost cause or anything like that, but yeah, it's my little nightmare.